Hi, welcome to StartPHP. My name is Ahmad Shamshiri, presenting this tutorial from Canada. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can install the PHPMaker 2020. So this is the website, phpmaker.dev. You go there and they have mentioned some requirements and some other recommendations. And to download it, you will enter your email and then click submit. And then save it. And I'm saving it here. As you can see, it is 41.6 megabytes. Now, before I run the code, pay attention here. I have WAMP server is running. WAMP server is Windows, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. I have separate video explaining how to install that. If I type here localhost, you will see that WAMP server is running and everything is okay. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing that you need to have is you need to have a database set up. I'm going to phpMyAdmin, and my local host, I have phpMyAdmin running. That's part of this, and the username is root, and I have no password for that. So let's now create a database for this. Let's run it. Just click on that. My antivirus is giving me warning and it says it has been blocked. Change application permission. Application allowed. So now I have allowed it. Let's click and open it again. Now the PHPMaker is running. PHPMaker 2020. And here it says installation successful. Let's go and start and type PHPMaker, and you will see this PHPMaker 2020 and open it. Wait for it. It says composer not found. Do you want to install it now? Click OK. It will install the composer for you. And now it asks you where is the PHP command that runs the PHP using browse. Let's go to the WAMP server that I have, binary. Go to binary, PHP. And now we have different PHP version. As you can see, this is the latest one. I'm going to PHP 7.3 and then select php.exe. Now the PHP command is known for composer. This is a composer. So we don't need to enter a proxy. So this has been added to the path, no worries. So now the composer is installed, and once you see this screen, the first step is complete. At this stage, we have to tell the PHPMaker which database it is connected. In our local database, first we have to create our database and then come back. At my Using my phpMyAdmin, let's go and on the database, create a new database, PHP 2020. And this is important if you're working with different languages, UTF-8, Unicode, and then create. Now our database have been created and we have no tables at all. Now let's go to PHPMaker and enter our information. Server is localhost. Username is root. I don't have a password. And select the database. As soon as you put the server and the username, all the databases will be shown here. And then click connect. Now we have no tables. Everything is connected. Now let's save the project first so we don't lose our settings. I call it basic PHP 2020 and it is being saved inside my document PHPMaker and project. Now let's create first two tables. Now let's create two tables for our database PHP 2020. Once you click on that folder, once you click on the database, you will see this screen, and then go on the table and let's call it products. And then because we want to have certain fields, I'm going with 5. I will explain them one by one. First we want product ID. Let's call it PID of type integer. We don't worry about the length. And the most important part is this, that it should be auto increment, and automatically it will be primary. So auto increment means it adds that first product at 1, 2, 3 and it goes forward. Here we can say product ID, put a comment for yourself, and here let's set product category integer, and here product title. Let's make this varchar or varchar variable character of 56 character length. So product category, product title, this is just a comment for us. Description, let's make it as text, and then date added, we just want to track when it was added. In terms of the select date and time, and here for the default select current timestamp. What it does is when you add a product, automatically it enters the date for you, so you don't have to worry about it. And if you want to product description and then date added, here also you can say all products listed here and then save. Now we have product. Now click again here. Let's add another table category. Category, we will have 3 simple data. Let's say 4. That would be good. Cat ID. Again, auto increment. It's primary. Click OK. Don't worry. Category ID. I call it cat ID, and then category title, here variable character 56 will be enough. Category title, and let's say you want to see date added. Also you want to track the date and time. Again select date added. We don't need the fourth one, so all category names will be here. Don't worry about this. As soon as you add it, it will be discarded. If I click on this database, sorry, you will have two tables category. Now let's go to PHPMaker, and then because we are in the same table, just click refresh. You will see the tables here. Do you want to view the report? If you want to view the report, this is what has changed. No worries, I'm just clicking save. Now we can see each table here. Now let's go to the products, and these are on the product. We don't want to see the date when you are adding it, because we want this one to be automatic. So on the list page we want it, on the view page we want it, on the edit page we don't want to edit it, on the add page we don't want it. So that's good. And here when you click on the description, because it is text, we can set the columns. This is the width of the area, and 4, let's make it 10. And if you want to use HTML editor, let's check this so the icons will appear and we can edit like Microsoft Word or other editor type. The rest is good. This is a product category, and for product category we want to have a drop down menu that picks the items from category, and here for that we can select use lookup. Once you click on use lookup table, this menu will appear. From here we will select the table. We say go and pick up the values from the category. Click here and category. Now when it picks it up, now it says how this table will be mapped or connected to the other table. Here is the link field. We select category ID because this is an integer and ours is also integer, so it must match. And it says which field from that category to be displayed. If I click here, it's title, and on this category, now let's select the field. We can select multiple portion of it. For example, if there are other fields, you can go up to 4. That is enough. We have to select it as a drop down menu. Make sure to check this as well. So we have selected these two checkboxes with all these values. In the category we don't do anything because we will just enter the values. And for the add date, make sure, because it's on auto increment, make sure that add is removed, edit is removed. We can just view it, click save, and now let's go here. When you generate it, you have to tell some other values. These are the, we don't worry about it in PHP. Go in HTML. This is the theme that is used by this application. We can select different theme. For example, right now it's red. You can go professional or any other color that you wish. Let's say this was a color that I've selected. If you want to change the style manually, you can do it. I'm not going to do that. If you want to log the page so people can enter the value and get in, I will have separate video on that. And then let's go and generate. And from here, we have to point it to the folder that localhost server is recognizing it. Now on here, I will create a folder called PHPMaker 2020, and that's the folder. And let's create generate. Once you click on that, this will pop up here screen. Let's cancel that, and let me show you how we can check the menu. Click on this, and this is called menu editor. If you want a proper text, and also you can arrange the order. For example, if you want to move the product up, click this and product will go up. and then click OK. Now again click on generate. No worries, the table, whichever table you want, everything is there. Let's generate it. And here is the error that we are getting. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to resolve this. Close. Once the generation is successful, actually this is due to PHP command. First, let's go to the environmental variables. Here you open it, I just type env, and here, and we are going to environmental variable and then path. Let's have a look at edit and then click new. When you see new, click browse, and now let's point it to where we have our PHP. I'm going to the WAMP binary PHP, and I'm going to this latest PHP. And then click OK and OK. Now if I click again generate, let's see this time. And the error disappeared. Okay, when you type PHPMaker 2020, you will see this text here. Let me highlight it. After generating the code, when I opened it, here I saw that it says composer generated autoload. It does not exist. Make sure you have run the composer update at the destination folder. On the Windows 10, you can open command window very easily. Right click on the start menu, and here it says command prompt admin. Make sure to open this one. And then we have to go to the folder where all our HTML files in our local host server is located. For example, my files are here inside my drive E and then web, and inside this there is PHP, and there is the PHPMaker files or folder. So just type E colon, now you are in drive E, CD, and then web, and then slash the folder that you have, your folder, and press enter. PHPMaker 2020, this is a folder, and here I will type composer update and press enter. Wait for this. So this is now completed. Come back here, refresh, and the page is loaded. Now I'm pressing Control 0, so the screen is back to normal. Now this is the product, and that is the category. Now first we have to add category by clicking here. Click on category and add. Let's say you are an electronics store and cameras, and you have a category of cameras, and then it has been added. Now let's add one more. Music players. Pay attention, auto increment is now working. It shows 1, 2, and then let's say TV. So that's enough. Now let's go to product, and let's add a product. From here we can select the list. These items are coming from this category that you saw here. At any time you can click and change them. If you want to edit it, just click edit and it will be edited. And if you want to delete it, or if you want to duplicate, let's say something, and so you can arrange it in this way. Let's go to the product again, and now let's add. Let's say you are adding a camera. GH5, and here let's say you have some description, and let's say we are adding a music player or a TV, and here now we have this. If you want to view it, you can click and view it. For this you need to write. Now this is called backend, and you have only access to this. Maybe you are hiding it, or maybe we should create password protected. If you click on here, it shows and hides the menu. Thank you for watching. This was the Getting Started with PHPMaker 2020. If you like this video and learned something, please thumb up, as this will help my video in the search algorithm of YouTube. If you have comment or question, post it at the comment section below. I try to answer and reply. If you want to get updates of my upcoming videos, make sure to subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe, as I will have a lot of other videos for PHPMaker, including coming soon would be the adding images to the product, and also